Cold outreach is never going to go away because companies need to feel like they're in control. Good morning, everybody. Today, Ruby and myself are back around to my favorite topic, which is cold outreach. Cold emails, cold calls, marketing executed by sales. It's a tough one for me. I never have been able to reconcile this in my head as to how this is a good idea. But I am coming to the realization that it's a lot about the idea of control. Companies need to feel like they're in control. By the way, FYI, your buyer, your customer is in control. However, you need to feel like you're in control because you can execute that call. That dial is completely 100% in your control, except in a friction-full world, you are not necessarily executing this in a productive way. So companies will continue to do it. Nothing I can say will change that, even though I'm trying. But the flip side of the coin is marketing executed by sales is still marketing. And I would love to see companies get better at targeting their ideal customers, the ones for whom we have some merit, some value. She's looking at a squirrel. And the other piece is understanding that 97% of your market is not ready, will not buy from you, because it's not their turn to be in market, or they don't want to work with you, or there's no need, there's no value, whatever. So what that means to me is you got to figure out how to get to that 1 to 3% that are ready, that are interested, but connecting the dots through marketing executed by sales is really labor. It's a laborious task. And if you were able to do that targeting and be so attractive, so interesting to those clients that are in market, does the requirement for us to do marketing executed by sales go up? And where does it go down? Meaning we don't have to spend all our days dialing numbers because we are targeting the right people. We're giving them the right message. They are seeing our value through our marketing, through our messaging, our advertising, our communications. They're falling in love with our brand, and they're saying, this is somebody I have to talk to. So yes, I'm suggesting that we switch outbound to inbound, knowing that the volume is going to be 1 to 3% of your total market. Some people will be in the education, information gathering mode. Amazing. But they're not ready to buy. So it's this constant inertia of understanding how sales executing marketing executed by sales, allows us to feel like we're in control. It is something we can absolutely measure. Metrics, 0.00000% of people will talk to us. Like, it doesn't feel like a productive use of anybody's time. However, we have goals to meet, numbers to hit, and now we feel like we're in control. Totally get it. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's the friction. It's the every cold call person that has some level of, personal brand that they're trying to leverage is trying to tell people how awesome it is and how strong they are at cajoling people. And I don't know if it's just me, but it has the exact opposite. Everything about it is cringe. Everything. From the scripts you use, to the approaches you use, to the language you use, to the if this, then that conversations you have. It's all cringe. And what these folks are actually showing in their personal brand stuff is the wrinkles, the ways that it doesn't work. And the people that are angry, and the people that hang up on them, and the people that yell at them, and the people that listen to them and then wait 17 minutes and then hang up on them. Like, it's It's just challenging to watch this channel of cold outreach continue to be so laborious, so challenging, so frictionful, so anti-customer that it is still widely adopted as the go-to-market for many companies. And so it's just understanding the implications of that. What do we need to do differently? And if you are not attractive to your customer in whatever way that is, it really doesn't matter what you choose. How you choose to sell your stuff, it's just not going to work. If you don't have a good brand, if you don't frame that brand against what it is and how it makes the customer feel, you're in a bad spot from the get-go. So rant over for today, but the buyer is in control, not you. Try to figure out ways to make sure that whatever channel you're using is actively helpful to them as a buyer, and that really just makes it easier for them to do what they need to do, knowing that 97% of your market is not ready to buy anything from you. Nothing. And that's okay. But you'll figure it out. Anyway, Ruby says you got to use cold outreach. You got to use cold outreach. There's no question about it. But for our purposes today, think about alternatives to what that means, and can we get our marketing, can we get our advertising, our communications, our planning to help customers get where they need to be so that we don't have to lean so heavily into that channel. And some companies only lean lightly into that channel, and that's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. And the rest of it will be, how do you make sure that your buyer, your customer, has the best introductory experience to you as a brand. All right, enough for today. Walking and Talking with Ruby.